You can go ahead and be seated. This is an incredible moment. To be at home celebrating together as a class, surrounded by family and friends who provided love and support on this journey is truly special. Welcome to the 72nd commencement exercises for the James A. Banaway High School, celebrating the class of 2021. My name is Christopher Schaefer, and I'm the Wayne Central High School principal. Please stand for the national anthem, previously recorded by Select Chorus under the direction of Mrs. Kathy Perconti.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please allow me to introduce our distinguished guest. I would like to start with our Board of Education members, some of whom are here with us this morning. Your role and its significance is important and appreciated, especially when you consider it is voluntary. Thank you. Please stand and be recognized as we call your name. Mrs. Jennifer Schoen, President. Mr. Steve Gallagher. Mr. Dennis Landry. Mrs. Kim Phillips. Mr. Daniel Wildy. Also joining us this morning are members of our administrative team present today. Dr. Joseph Syracuse, Superintendent of Schools. Mrs. Holly Armitage, Assistant Superintendent of Human Resources. Mr. Derek Damas, Interim Director of Curriculum and Technology Integration. Mrs. Christine Quinlan, Director of Finance and Operations. Mrs. Michelle Scheich, Director of Student Services. Mr. Nathan Goodness, High School Assistant Principal. Mr. Michael Allen, High School Dean of Students. And finally, I'd like to recognize Wayne Senior Class Advisor, Ms. Lisa Marlowe. At this time, I'd like to turn it over to the senior class officers.
Jessica, you're right after me, so I come right over here. Am I gonna be able to see this? Welcome, class of 2021, family and friends.
Today we're here to celebrate a bittersweet day. Today, on June 19th, 2021, we are finally graduating. We would like to thank everyone for joining us this morning. This past year has been crazy, and honestly, if someone were to ask us in the fall if we were to have a graduation, we wouldn't have predicted this moment together. As a class, we have worked so hard to embrace all the hardships and unusual experiences this past year.
We will forever hold the memories we've made together through the 13 years as a class close to our hearts. I'm incredibly honored to be a part of this class because of how well we've adjusted our last 2 years of high school. We've made the most of everything we had, accepted the things we couldn't get, all while adjusting to virtual learning, which we all dreaded, and having all the events we missed junior year packed into our senior year. Nonetheless, we all had fun along the way together.
None of this would have been possible if it was not for the tremendous support we have received from our families, administrators, teachers, and coaches, so thank you. Finally, to the senior class of 2021. Throughout our journey in high school, we have learned valuable life lessons and skills that will guide us to our future success as we go our separate ways. The memories we have made both individually and together are irreplaceable, but today we make the most unique memory as a class. We will all be 2021 Wayne Central graduates.
Thank you all for being here to celebrate this momentous occasion with us.
Class of 2021, what can I say? A lot, as you're about to find out. Sorry, I thought that was better. Came off better in the practice round. Your experience the last 2 years will go down in history. You have developed an understanding of new vocabulary such as social distancing, contact tracing, COVID-19, virtual learning, Schoology, hybrid learning, and much more. Who would have thought that these terms would be part of your vernacular in addition to the content you were expected to learn in each discipline? You were faced with changes on a constant basis that impacted the way you lived and worked. At school, you had to adjust how you parked, walked, ate, and interacted with your friends with a mask on your face. Thankfully, we can be outdoors here without masks on an extended mask break. While it's easy to reflect on what you may have lost, missed out on, or even fell into the trap of comparing yourself to others around you, I want you to focus on the silver linings that were part of this experience. You have had to be resilient. You have overcome obstacles of life in a pandemic world to weather the storm and be still standing strong at the final bell. This experience will prepare you for the punches that life throws at you at times with the will and determination to always get back up. You have had to adapt to changing circumstances. Adapting and adjusting has become a way of life that impacts what we wear, how we act, how we move place to place, how we learn, and how we live. At school, you have become a virtual and hybrid and in-person learner all in the same school year. Who would have thought? You have led by example. Most impressively is that you have led by example for your peers through your positive behavior, work ethic, and character. These set the standard for our building, and we are thankful for your leadership. You have spent time with those closest to you. A silver lining for this year is the time you spent with family while we were learning remotely. Slowing down a little and being present in the moment is good for all of us, and surrounding yourself with those that love and care about you is everything. Please know how much this time means to those closest to you when life winds up again. You have developed a camaraderie to celebrate together as a class. It was so wonderful to see the class of 2021 come together at Senior Ball, Seabreeze, and our most recent graduation rehearsal. The smiles in your faces and the excitement that came with experiencing things together meant all the difference. Please try to keep the strong bonds with your classmates wherever you end up, and remember, you will always be part of the Wayne Eagle family. Class of 2021, it has been a pleasure watching you grow into who you are today. Work hard, be humble, learn from success and adversity, and spread kindness and optimism to as many as you can. Congratulations and best wishes. At this time, I'd like to welcome the seniors of Select Chorus.
troubled water. I will lay me down, lay me down.
Thank you. That was wonderful. In a variety of ways, we have several staff members that have been recognized by our graduates. We also have faculty and staff assisting with the graduation ceremony this morning. No matter where staff members are located this morning, they have made a difference in our graduates' lives. We have a tradition at Wayne Central of honoring 2 educators chosen by the valedictorian and the salutatorian as their teachers of significance. These educators played an important role in these 2 graduates' lives and probably in the lives of countless others. We will first hear from Mr. Nolan Flores, who has been chosen by the salutatorian Raina Hoffman. We will then hear from Miss Wendy Riley, who was selected by our valedictorian, Gina Hoffman. Following will be messages from Raina and Gina. Now, I will turn it over to Mr. Flores.
Thank you, Mr. Goodness. As Raina's high school golf coach, being on stage with her today is about as rewarding an experience as it gets. When I first met Raina years ago, I could tell that she was special. She had this incredible sense of drive and determination that was unlike any student I had ever encountered. Sure enough, 4 years later, here she stands on the stage, not only graduating second in her academic class, but also as one of the most accomplished and decorated golfers in school history. Raina is the epitome of the term student athlete, and it is with great honor and with great joy that I get to introduce her today as salutatorian. Raina is this year's salutatorian with a grade point average of 100.79. Raina is a member of the Wayne Central chapter of the National Honor Society, and she has also participated in the Science Olympiad, Masterminds, and math teams, in which she has served as co-captain along with her sister. Raina has received academic excellence awards in technology, math, English, social studies, and science. Raina has also been a member of the Wayne golf team throughout high school. She was the varsity golf team captain for the past 2 years, which she was the first Wayne Central student in school history to make the Section 5 New York State Golf Championship team twice. In addition, she was the 2019 and 2020 Western New York Junior PGA Player of the Year and a member of the All Greater Rochester girls golf team her junior and senior seasons. She was also the 2019 Channel 8 Section 5 Best Girls Golf Rookie of the Year. In addition to her athletic awards, Raina received the Clarkson University Leadership Award and the Rensselaer Medal from the Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute for Outstanding Achievement in Mathematics and Science. In the fall, Raina will attend Cornell University's College of Mechanical and Aerospace Engineering, where she plans to major in mechanical engineering.
Gina is this year's valedictorian with a grade point average of 100.97. Gina is a member of the Wayne Central chapter of the National Honor Society. She also participated in Science Olympiad, Masterminds, and the math teams, in which she served as co-captain along with her sister. Gina has routinely won academic awards and accolades, including Academic Excellence Awards in math, science, history, and art. In addition, Gina received the Dartmouth College Book Award, the St. Julian and Adrian Simpkins Book Award, and the Rensselaer Medal from Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute for outstanding achievement in mathematics and science. When not focusing on academics, Gina enjoys painting, cooking, and baking. Gina is an award-winning artist, and her artwork has been showcased in the Wayne County Art Show, and in her free time, she has volunteered as a peer tutor. In the fall, Gina will attend Cornell's University College of Arts and Sciences, where she will major in computer science. When I met Gina her sophomore year in drawing and painting class, I knew she was something special. I have had the pleasure of watching her grow and thrive as an artist, student, and person over the past few years. Please welcome Raina and Gina Hoffman.
Let me just fix this for you, okay? I'm sorry.
Good morning. Let's have a round of applause for the class of 2021. I'm Gina, your valedictorian. And I'm Raina, your salutatorian. We'd both like to start by thanking everyone for coming here today. It means a lot to us and all of our classmates that you show your support. All of us should be immensely proud of our 157 graduates. They've made it through 13 years of district schooling. If that's not impressive, I don't know what is. Everybody here played a big part in getting us where we are today. Let's have a big round of applause for the teachers and staff at Wayne. Now we would like to thank the parents. We love you, Mom and Dad. And now it's time for Gina's speech. All right. Hi, everyone. For those of you who know me, I'm not very good at this sort of thing. And those of you who first saw me up here right now, you probably just guessed just as well. But I'll do my best. When I looked up how to start a graduation speech, maybe 2 weeks ago, the first thing that popped up was don't start with Webster's Dictionary defines success as. So I'm not going to do that today. And I don't have to, because all of you know what success is. It's this, right here. It's getting through our final year of high school, a year during the worst of a pandemic, for crying out loud. It's getting through another day. Each and every one of you has your own success story, a unique story made up of every moment that led you to be who you are today. I know this year has been weird, tough, anxiety-inducing, heartbreaking, and every other adjective you can think of. But despite all of the hardships, you made it. You did it. We're done with high school. How great does it feel to say those words? For me, it's exciting and honestly kind of nerve-wracking. As far back as all of us can remember, we've been in school. And now it's just over, done, that's it. Some of us are running away as fast as possible. Some may hold regrets, and still others may not be ready to let go. But no regrets today. Today is about celebration. High school isn't going to be the best time of your life. At least it shouldn't be. You've got a lot to look forward to. Travel the world, get a new job, fall in love, start a family, find new friends, save that money, buy that new car, and see the world change around you and with you. Thank you. And now it's Raina's turn to give you some words of wisdom. Webster's dictionary defines success as... I'm just kidding. It's already been established that you are all successful. Instead, I want to speak about building on this foundation that we've worked on for these past 4 years. These pieces of paper right here, over there, represent all of the hard work that you have done and are your golden tickets to further successes. The future is ripe with possibility, and we now have the ability to take on bigger problems and come up with better solutions. We are part of the generation that is capable of doing the most good. Whether you plan on going to college, getting straight into work, or making the ultimate sacrifice as part of the U.S. military, I am confident that all of you will help make the world a better and safer place to live. In this age of technology, I know we can do great things. I, for one, am hugely ambitious, and I know for a fact that many of you are too. I can't wait to see what our class and our generation accomplishes together in the next couple of decades. If you take away one thing from our speech today, let it be this. You have your whole life ahead of you, so make the most of it. Dream big, everybody, and I wish you all the best. Thank you. Well, that's it. You've heard from both of us, and we don't want to drag this out. We want to thank you for listening and for being a respectful audience. Thank you.
Thank you, ladies, and congratulations again. We are extremely fortunate to have the support of a large group of clubs, organizations, businesses, and individuals who wish to recognize students for their accomplishments with gifts, monetary or otherwise. Joining me in announcing of these honors will be Mr. Mike Allen, the Dean of Students. Seniors, when you hear your name called, please stand and remain standing until you are asked to be seated again. Scholarship recipients will receive their awards through the mail following the ceremony. We will read the awards in blocks. Please refrain from applauding until the entire block is completed. This will ensure that all recipients and their families will hear the names as they are announced. So the first block of awards and scholarships are Al Gentile Memorial Award, Aubrey Runkle. Anna Rose Shove Remembrance Award, Kara Woods. Bella's Legacy Scholarship, Carly Shanders. Civil Service Employees Association, Corey Cook, Michael Prizzi, Rylan Zanelovic, Joshua Armstrong, Bailey Lynn Martin. Community Scholarship Fund, Kaylin Schouten, Casey Anderson, Josh Bryan. Daughters of the American Revolution, Gina Hoffman. Diane Wilbert Memorial Scholarship, Leanne Sidorowitz, Carly Gross, Nicole Clark. Edward J. Tobin Award, Morgan Miller. Emily Roma Parker Memorial Scholarship, Maria Flores. The Emory F. Falks Scholarship Award, the Compass Award, Rachel Burns. The Emory F. Falks Scholarship Award, the Hope Award, Sophia Syracuse. Please recognize these students. You may sit down. The next set of awards. The Jeff Adrianson Memorial Award, Josh Armstrong. James J. Howard Memorial Scholarship Fund, Ethan White. Joseph and Lorraine Finley Award, Olivia Faby, Hunter Hurley, Julia Ross McGuire. The Tyler Graham Memorial Basketball Scholarship, Tyler Reynolds. Christopher Stephen Tyler Graham Remembrance Award, Carly Gross. Mark Gardner Memorial Scholarship, Elijah Schichtel. Missouri Family Award, Grace Ketchmark. The Neighborhood Acting Company, Karina Phillips. New York State Comptroller's Student Achievement, Leanne Sidorowitz. New York State Scholarship for Academic Excellence, Raina Hoffman, Peyton Shales, Irene Constantino, Alexandria Miller, Gina Hoffman. Ontario Chamber Community Service Scholarship, Savannah Taylor. Ontario Walworth Rotary Club Scholarship, Danielle Howie, Vienna Kuhn, Zachary Mazurkowitz. Please recognize these students.
The Ontario Fire Company Murphy Doyle Scholarship, Hannah Ruffle and Emma Helgato. The Paul Belanca Memorial Scholarship, William Hill. The Peter Osterling Memorial Music Scholarship, Madison Malbone. The R.G. Ganay Scholarship, Raina Hoffman. The Roberta Updaw Scholarship, Alaska Dunstan. The TCA Music Theater Award, Julia Ross McGuire and Madison Malbone. The Timothy Leisure Memorial, Jack Wright. Leanne Sidorowitz, Nicole Clark, and Hunter Hurley. Please recognize these students. The 2021 U.S. Presidential Scholars Program Award, Olivia Faby. The Wayne Basketball Boosters Connor Burns Memorial Scholarship, Eliza Schichtel and Alex Bolt. The Wayne Cheer Booster Award Scholarship, Justine Wright, Izzy DePoit, Rachel Burns, and Rachel Gear. The Wayne Eagles Football Booster Club Scholarships, Andy Hamill and Jack Wright. The Wayne Eagles Football Booster Stay Golden Scholarship, Austin Emmert. Please recognize these students. The Wayne Eagles Lacrosse Booster Club Scholarship, Andy Hamill and Leanne Sidorowitz. The Wayne Eagles Soccer Boosters Club Award, Emma Helgato, Elijah Schichtel. The Wayne Hardcourt Basketball Booster Club Scholarship, Tyler Reynolds. The Wayne Music Booster Scholarship, Madison Malbone, Karina Phillips, and Alaska Dunstan. The Wayne Soccer Alumni Award, Alex Bolt and Irene Constantino. Please recognize these students. The Wayne Teachers Association Scholarship, Emily Gallagher, Madison Malbone, Alaska Dunstan, and Savannah Taylor. The Wayne Wing Soccer Club Scholarships, Caitlin Petrata, Alex Bolt. The Wegman Scholarship Program, Nolan Schoenberger, Nicole Clark, Trevor Kajowski. The Ontario Women's Civic Club Community Award, Daniel Noon. The Wayne Central Education Foundation Heart of Blue and Gold Scholarship, Irene Constantino, Daniel Graff, Cody Jackson, Ryan Wilson, Justine Wright, and Riley Calkins. Please recognize these students.
Our last group of students have already received recognition for their membership in the Wayne Finger Lakes chapter of National Technical Honor Society. When you hear your name, please stand and be recognized. Jesus Aguilera Garcia, Jacob Banky, Joshua Burke, Kevin Eichhorn, Dylan Gervin, Heath Hartgrove, Spencer Schreiber, Jonah Stumpf, Jeremiah Perrin, Nicole Clark, Colin Flannery, Carly Gross, Zachary Lieberman, Noah Zakarski, Corey Cook. Please recognize these students.
The time has come for the presentation of candidates for graduation. Sharing the honor of awarding diplomas this afternoon will be Dr. Joseph Syracuse, Wayne Central Superintendent, and assisting us will be Mrs. Lisa Marlowe, Senior Class Advisor.
Jack Edward James Acker. Jesus Gaspar Aguilera Garcia. Tyler Joseph Allman. Robert Case Anderson. Joshua Carl Armstrong. Jacob Herbert Banky. Miriam Barletta. Riley Melissa Battle. Brendan Payne Beck.
Yeah, Brendan. Yeah.
Yamani Abadi Burhani. Anthony James Blood. Alex Tyler Bolt. Sydney Claire Bouchard. Tyler John Brown. Zachary Edward Brown. Joshua Evan Bryan. Joshua Robert Burke. Rachel Lynn Burns. Riley Rose Calkins. Liliana Lee Shatanoff. Nicole Karen Clark. Travion Messiah Clark. Luke David Coddington. Corey James Cook. Dylan Jeffrey Cook. Nathaniel Owen Quicklinski. Isabel Marie DePoit. Parker Jack Denton. Joseph Patrick DeLella. Alaska Marie Dunstan. Kevin Scott Icorn Jr. Austin Taylor Emmert. Austin Jeffrey Ernst. Olivia Francesca Faby. Brianna Marie Ferreri. Colin Patrick Flannery. Maria Flores. Corey Alexander Francis. Amelia May Frank. Emily Marie Gallagher. Marlena Corinne Gaskin. Rachel Marie Gear. Adriana Antonina Giovenco. Dylan Jacob Gervin. Emma Grace Gorton. Daniel Warren Rosario Graff Jr. Carly Ann Gross. Nathan Michael Hackett. Christopher Michael Hall. Andrew Casey Hamill. Heath Hugh Hartgrove. Jack Riley Hawkins. Gianna Cecilia Hefner. Blaine Edward Hewitt. Braden Charles Hewitt. William Randolph Hill. Gina McLeod Hoffman. Raina O'Brien Hoffman. Emma Landon Holgado. Danielle Kathleen Howie. Hunter Ray Hurley. Matthew Ronald Ingalls. Cody Lewis Jackson. Sarah Elizabeth Jackson. Caitlin Marie Johnson. Megan Elizabeth Johnson. Grace Camille Ketchmark. Anna Ivy Keene. Braden Connor Kerr. Good job, Braden. Jessica Paige Keller. Andrew Joseph Kadrowski. Trevor Kyle Kajowski. Irene Eleni Constantino. Lincoln Bailey Krenzer. Vienna Laura Rose Kuhn. Mackenzie Nicole Kuzma. Adam Ryan Lasher. Caleb Thomas Lefevre. Zachary Taylor Lieberman. Jessica Tegan Meyer. Melina Rose Maioli. Madison Elizabeth Melbone. Megan Veronica Mamoon. Alexis Anne Marie Marconi. Bailey Lynn Martin. Zachary Ryan Mazurkowitz. Megan Ann McCandless. Alexandria Metau Miller. Connor Elliott Miller. Morgan Grace Miller. Jackson David Moretti Ransom. Daniel Alexander Noon. Alexis K. Peluso. Andreas John Penites.
He did that on purpose.
At this time, we would like to take a moment to remember classmate Emily Roma Parker. Jeremiah Joseph Perrin. Caitlin Elizabeth Petrata. Karina Grace Phillips. Mara Catherine Pironi. Michael Russell Prizzi. Claudia Marie Rainwater. Vanessa Marie Ramos. Patrick Walter Rathke. Eliza Faye Rexroad. Tyler Joseph Reynolds. Aaron David Roberts. Brandon Christopher Roberts. Valerie Marie Rodriguez Castro. Brianna Marie Rowland. Julia Catherine Ross McGuire. Hannah Corinne Ruffle. Aubrey Ray Runkle. Jalen Elizabeth Salter. Ryan Daniel Schaefer. Elijah Mark Schichtel. Peter Carl Schimpf. Nolan Gregory Schoenberger. Caitlin Olivia Sojin. Kaylin Mackenzie Schouten. Spencer Richard Schreiber. Jacob Michael Serrata. Grace Ellen Schaefer. Peyton Lee Shales. Carly Ann Shanders. Evan Scott Schugertz. Noah James Sikarsky. Sophia Deborah Syracuse. Robert Kevin Skardinsky. Carly Raylyn Smith. Cody Robert Smith. Good job, Cody. Jonah James Stumpf. Jocelyn Nicole Surridge. Leanne May Sidorowitz. Kayla Nicole Sorrell. Savannah Marion Taylor. You're stopping right here. Aaron Allen Testa. Alex Michael Tomaselli. Vanessa Valentin. Elijah Thomas Vance. Nathan Michael Wagner. Trevor Russell Wall. Emma Elizabeth Wallace. Aiden William Weingartner. Ethan Robert John White. Connor Douglas Widener. Charlie Brandon Wiggins. Ryan James Wilson. Nicholas Raymond Wing. Kara Nicole Woods. John J. Wright, Jr. Justine Elizabeth Wright. Melissa Lynn Marie Yonker. Nicole Rose Zazo. And last, but never least, Rylan Flamore Zanelovic. Please stand and join us in the singing of the Alma Mater by our select chorus seniors. The words can be found on the back of your program. No.
Please be seated. I would like to welcome Dr. Syracuse to address the class of 2021.
All right, congratulations, seniors. We are so incredibly grateful that we can gather today to commence the class of 2021. Webster's Dictionary defines success. Sophie always says if it's a good joke, it's worth repeating over and over again. I can see from your reaction, maybe not. Gina and Raina reflected well the sentiment we all feel for this class. You're a special group. Each year, we seek to honor and celebrate our outgoing senior class. We find superlatives, descriptions, and collective accomplishments that are unique to that particular class, and they always seem to reveal themselves. What comes to mind with this class in terms of collective accomplishments could not be more clear. The tenacity, perseverance, sacrifice, and resilience you've shown at the culminating point in your high school career is unmatched. In all sincerity, there never has, and I hope there never will be, another class whose challenges are more unique or successes more clear than yours. What this class has endured and overcome will continue to inspire our school community in the years to come. This year, I have my fourth and final child completing their careers at Wayne. I have had the unique privilege of being present with you at each milestone along this journey as both an incredibly proud father and educator. Sorry. All right. I've literally seen members from this class blossom into incredible singers, performers, athletes, and young adults. I can only imagine how this trajectory will unfold. It has not been all bad, and in fact, as Mr. Schaefer noted, there have been many bright spots in spite of the pandemic. I want to compliment and recognize our students, staff, families, administrators, and board members for a job well done and for their endless support. Building on that concept of bright spots and silver linings, I want to highlight something that gives me great hope as I think about our future. Michael Fullen, respected author, speaker, and thought leader, looks upon your generation with admiration too. He says you have better values, are less likely to accept a bad status quo, and more ready to do something about it than any generation previous. The lessons you've learned, coupled with those dispositions, bode well not only for you, but for all of us. As you prepare to take the next step in your journey, take time to enjoy this milestone and always remember where your journey began. Your roots are here. There's something very special about the place where you graduate. And as you move on and expand your horizons, I hope that you will always have a place in your heart for Wayne Central. I know that we will always have a place in our hearts for you. So now, as the superintendent of the Wayne Central School District, and with the power vested in me by the state of New York, I do hereby declare these 2021 seniors Wayne Central graduates and ask that you move your tassels from the left side to the right. Congratulations. Mrs. Lisa Marlowe.
Where else would you rather be than right here, right now? I am happy to share in the excitement of your graduation day and so very proud of you. And I am just one of the many people who is proud of you and what you've accomplished to be able to be sitting in that seat right there. If you don't believe me, look around. This crowd of family members, friends, teachers, and community members were willing to jump through quite a few hoops just to be here with you today. And we hope that you're as proud of yourselves as we are of you. You have heard several people use a variety of adjectives to describe you tonight, but the one that comes to mind for me is flexible. Some of you played sports you've never played before, just so you could say you played 4 seasons in 1 year. Some of you performed in a virtual musical. Some of you formed relationships with classmates that you didn't have before just because they were in your cohort. And then the flexibility of sea breeze yesterday and tethering yourself together to go down a snow hill in a tube is a whole different kind of planning for flexibility. You also cleaned up really nice when we saw you to enjoy the beautiful senior ball. No other class can say that they have earned their diplomas the same way that you have. You are stronger than you think. As you cherish the results of all your hard work, I hope that success keeps following you in everything that you do. Congratulations. Good luck, guys. Parents, you'll want to get your cameras ready because at after the final farewell from the officers, we will have the traditional hat toss. Irene and Amelia.
Can the rest of the class officers please come up in the front? Good afternoon. We would like to conclude this ceremony by recognizing everyone here and those watching at home. Today we have become graduates of Wayne Central, the home of the Eagles. Thank you, Wayne Central, for providing us with an unforgettable, life-altering experience. If it weren't for our teachers, families, the Wayne Central community, and most importantly, each other, we would not be in the positions we are today. It is important that we reflect on our triumphs and our achievements over the past 4 years. Without all of you, these past 4 years, it wouldn't have been as special as it was. Therefore, we would like to congratulate the 2021 senior class in making it this far. We all did it.
We certainly made the most out of a very interesting year. We learned so many valuable lessons, but most importantly, we learned we are resilient. As we all embark on this new journey, we hope everyone holds on to the memories we've made throughout our many years together. To the class of 2021, let's celebrate all we have accomplished. We would like to wish the graduates good luck wherever you may go and whatever you may do, you will all do amazing things. So now, the moment we've all been waiting for, on the countdown from 3, toss your hats. 3, 2, 1.
So this concludes our ceremony. Thank you for coming and drive safely.